shrouded in mystery and taking you straight to the glorious destination. Our next release of macOS is macOS Big Sur.
So without wasting any time, let's step on to the macOS Big Sur, the biggest and the best change yet brought to the Mac lineup by the Apple. Now, macOS Big Sur brings a refined new design, powerful controls, customization options to most advanced desktop operating system in the world. Updated menu bar is now taller and more translucent, allowing your desktop picture to extend from edge to edge. Words lighten or darken according to the wallpaper. And now the pull down menus are more spacious and have lines between to make everything easier to read. Now, moving towards the floating dock. So the redesigned dock is lifted from the bottom as you can see, and it is translucent, so allowing our desktop wallpaper to look more brighter and shine. So now the all apps icons are having a new and easier way to be recognized. New app icons. The most famous apps of Apple are now having new icons. Visiting the other section, now the airport utility, grapher, voiceover, screenshot, keychain access, every app has a new look. FaceTime, App Store, Messages, Safari, Maps, Find My, Contacts, Calendar, Photo Booth, Photos, and most of all, Preview. Now, going to the lighter windows appearance. So now the windows have a lighter appearance and more spacious appearance that makes them cleaner and easier to work with. Now, there are new updated sound in the system settings. When we go to the sound section, we have a lot of sound effect options available to choose for the alert sounds. Now, there are new symbols throughout the Mac. In the toolbar, sidebar, control brings clarity and consistency across apps, helping immediately recognize where to click. So in the Finder window, the sidebar is now more clear and the icons are visible better, so you don't need to read. And with the view of the icons, you can directly tap into the place you want to. Now, moving towards the control center. So, as you guys know, in the iPad, all the iOS features, the control center is a bit different from the Mac. But now it's brought yet to same. Looking at the new look of the control center in macOS Big Sur. So now we have easy access to the things, the daily needs, or the functions which we needed and were displayed on the menu bar. And we also have an option to drag and drop each function to the menu bar, but it's easy to access everything from here. You have the option for keyboard brightness, which can be changed to dark or light preference, also depends on your ease. You have the sound bar, sound changing bar, display brightness has also changed, and there is an option for do not disturb, which is pretty easier. Now, we can pin all the easy apps to the control center or the menu bar. Now, going towards the notification center, there is a redesigned notification center, puts all your notifications and widgets into a single column, a dedicated single column. Notifications are automatically sorted like in the iPads and iPhones, and the same widgets used in the iOS 14 and iPad OS are brought to Mac, taking a view into it. So the notifications are now grouped, and there is an option to clear all. And getting to the widgets. So now the widgets are customizable and redesigned as in the iOS and iPad OS. Also, they are customizable. The size or adding new widgets available can be done. Going to the Edit Widgets tab, you can add the widgets yet available in the beta versions, and you can change their size from small, medium, large, whichever you are comfortable, and then just go back and your widgets are set. This brings all the notifications at ease and grouped so that there is no clutter on your screen. Now, moving towards Safari. Safari 14, the biggest change ever in Safari. First of all, this awesome customizable homepage, giving you adding backgrounds, cloud tabs, reading lists, series suggestion, privacy report, frequently visited sites, and your favorite bookmarks. Having this preset, and you can also add your Mac wallpapers or any photo of yours as the background image. And now Safari has already improved its performance, being the fastest desktop browser, and now it's even faster. It loads the frequently visited sites 50% faster on average than Chrome. Now, Safari is optimized specifically for Mac, so it's more efficient than other browsers on Mac OS. Stream videos for up to 3 hours longer and browse on your Mac for up to 1 hour longer, and then too the battery consumption will be less. Now the favicons, the favorites have icons for Netflix, Canva, Pinterest, Unsplash, Twitter, channels, everything. And now they are introducing translation of any website into your own language. It is been coming to all the Safari extensions and Safari in your iPhone, iPad, and TV, and the MacBook too. Now, Safari supports web extensions, and the web extensions has a different category in the App Store. Then, Safari now has a privacy report. So now this privacy report gives us the prevention to prevent ourselves from the websites that are tracking our identity and may lead to a identity theft or any kind of cyber theft. Now, Safari uses its intelligent tracking prevention to identify and prevent trackers from profiling or following you around the web. Privacy report is there for each website. We can see the privacy report opening Apple website and then just pressing this icon and Apple. This web page did not contact any trackers. Now same being visited to YouTube, one tracker prevented. We can have a detailed view too, pressing the help icon, and these are the number of trackers which we have visited yet. So each website, the typing test 21 trackers, 1 plus 13 trackers, and websites that contact trackers are 77%, and Safari is preventing us from that. Now, there is a password monitoring system in Safari. Safari securely monitors your password. So the apps like One Password, all those all are not needed yet. So Safari automatically saves your password and gives you access to all the passwords with the Touch ID or your password, or also suggests the password for a safe password that cannot be cracked for your accounts. Now we have the website's preview. So like I am having one tab open, I open another tab, then another, then another. So now I will wait for the tabs to load. All the tabs are loading. And so now I want to switch to Google. So I can just wait on this. So I can just hold my cursor on this and I can see the preview of the website I am viewing. Now, coming to messages. As introduced in iOS 14 and other websites, we can pin down our messages by just pin through. So all our favorite conversations and the ones which we don't want to get misplaced can be pinned down in Safari in messages. Also, we can share our an emoji or our picture and our name through Mac too. Then all the messages features that were there in iPad and iOS remain the same. Maps. So Maps has brought a change, but yet it is not there anything specific for India. So we can leave it for now. Going to the software updates. So this time Safari and Mac will have faster software updates and will take a fixed amount of space in your drives. So the software updates will be more faster than earlier. Coming to AirPods, now we have available AirPod switch. Like when you are streaming Apple TV on your MacBook, you can switch into your MacBook, then a calls come into your iPhone. So the AirPods will directly switch from your Mac to your iPhone, letting you pick the call and answer through the AirPods. And in India, we have new fonts. There are 20 new document fonts. In addition, 18 existing fonts have been upgraded with more weights and italics to give you a greater choice. There are localized message effects in messages for India. When you send a greeting in one of 23 India local languages, messages will add a corresponding message effect to help you celebrate the moment. For example, Happy Holi in Hindi, and messages automatically adds confetti to accompany a greeting. Then voice memos. The voice memos will have new folders. So we can group our voice memos to folders, create new folder and add them there. Now the spotlight is more accurate and performs more faster. There is a quick look that earlier we had a lot of options, but now just type one word and press enter. It will directly take you to the most relevant or to that app. Siri. So Siri's interface was already small, not yet have changed. So, but yes, the Siri can now help you find answer to broader set of questions using information across the web. So, like asking Siri, how do electric cars work? So now Siri will get an answer which is more accurate, and it will not say these are some websites or look into Safari. It will tell you automatically what the website or what the function is. There are many features added to photos, notes, sheets, and now coming to Apple Music. So the ones having Apple Music subscription will see this beautiful change. So there is a new tab, Listen Now. So the Listen Now tab is based on the songs which you have recently listened for a while on your iPhone or Mac, and then it displays these cards like the songs which you listen or your playlists. Then the browse. So browse will have a new search feature. And now when we go to search, we will have browse categories directly entered the search tab. So we can directly enter any category as we want. So the ones using smart home has also a new feature. FaceTime, not in India, but yet outside, there is a sign language prominence. FaceTime will now detect when a participant is using a sign languages and the and makes the person prominent in a group FaceTime call. So now coming to battery, there is a whole new setting in the Mac system preferences. So this icon is really looking and it needs to be changed, I guess. And now we have battery health available. So we can check like the battery health in our iPhones and iPad to the Mac. And we have all the sources. So preventing computer to sleep while it's charged with the power adapter. And then there are the new App Store. So the icons for the famous apps has already changed. Now coming to the new App Store, as I told you, there is a category for Safari extensions. So you can go in the App Store and directly add extensions to your Safari from here. And there are new features, new games introduced in Apple Arcades. So this was my MacBook Pro 13-inch 2020, and it is running macOS Big Sur developer beta, and yet it has no system issues and working good. So now thank you for watching, hoping for a lot of subscribes and likes. Thank you. Bye. See you again.